call me Booster, so I booster, nothing cause she wears. All night forget it, y'all. Sensational, yeah. No one's in that for you.
Good day, everyone. This is the MLRG Life and Style Tour, where we have an activity every month. So if you're interested in today's activity, you still have about 10 minutes or so to register. Go to metropolitanlivingrealtygroup.com and click on the MLRG Life and Style Tour. You can register for today's activity, but you also can check out our upcoming activities, and if there's anything of interest, you can register for those in advance. That way, you'll get the notifications ahead of time. So, today's activity will start at the top of the hour, and I will return at that time. So, I'm looking forward to seeing some of you then, and until that time, bye.
Look here, where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on. look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Do it for the whole uptown. Yeah. Do it for my brother Brian. Yeah. Do it for sweet Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Rock. Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Get up out your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls moving to the groove. Sipping on some water. Are your barrels rolling? Come on, that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it. I said, oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Where them fans at? 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 Hey Rick, put me in the water, Dad. Drop it on over. Hit me. Do it for the whole uptown. Yeah. Do it for my brother Brian. Yeah. Do it for sweet Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Rock. Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Get up out your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls moving to the groove. Sipping on some water. Look here, where them fans at? 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 Where them fans at?
Good day, everyone. This is Wanda Farrar, and I'm here with the 2025 MLRG Life and Style December tour stop. And this is our last tour stop for our Life and Style tour for this year. We will start up again in 2026, but today is our book discussion. The title of the book is, and I know it's backwards probably, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Joy DeGruy. And we're about to start our discussion about it. We have several people that's already joined us. If you're about to get online, feel free. You should have the link if you registered. If not, send us a note. We'll try to send that to you. Looking forward to the discussion. And we're going to start out with our first video. And this is by the author. And she is describing what post-traumatic slave syndrome is. Okay, so I just muted the sound.
There's a weird sound.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Post-traumatic slave syndrome is an explanatory theory that really looks at multi-generational trauma. One of the things that's difficult for people is their first response is, oh my God, that happened so long ago. We're talking about people being captured, shipped, sold, beaten, raped, experimented on. And then you have to ask the question, did the trauma continue? Yes. So 300 years of trauma, no help, freed, no help, more trauma. If it's a sustained trauma, then the impact of that is also sustained. When we look at multi-generational trauma, we're looking at people who are maybe victims of natural disasters and their families and their children, and generations of folks who have experienced war. And we know that there are residual mental, emotional, traumatic impact. And what I did was I started to look at the African-American experience, starting with slavery, as a real clear, long enduring trauma. I started to see that there were clear connections between that survival behavior and contemporary living in African American experience. I started to see common behaviors that I took for granted as, well, cultural. There's adaptive behaviors, survival behaviors. Well, what are they? Let's just say 2019, you have a Black mother and a white mother. The sons go to school together. They find themselves at a meeting. The Black mother leans over to the white mother and says, I just wanted to mention to you that I noticed that your son is really doing quite well. And the white mother's response is, oh, thank you. She begins to go on and on about he won the science fair, his uncle's an astronaut. She's just oozing. She realizes the Black mother's son is actually excelling her son. And she says, well, wait a minute. Your son's the one that's really coming along. And the Black mother responds, oh my God, he's a handful, but oh, he just works my nerves. Now, when I'm working with African American people, it doesn't matter what the audience is. It doesn't matter what class. If I were to ask, is she very proud while she's saying those denigrating things? And everybody laughs and goes, of course. There's a secret. Because everybody Black knows that even though the Black mother is going, oh my God, she's really proud. So now let's roll that scene back 300 years. And let's say this Black mother is working in the fields and a white slave owner comes through and says, wow, that boy is really coming along. What is she gonna say? No, he's not. He's stupid. He's shiftless. He can't work, because I don't want you to sell him. So I denigrate them to protect them. That is called appropriate adaptation when living in a hostile environment. The little white boy, say Timmy, he feels really comfortable and happy about what his mom just said about him. And Trey looks at his mom and wonders, why can't you be proud of me? Because he doesn't understand the secret yet. And by the time he learns the secret, he will have already been injured by it. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. PTSD is a disorder that occurs as a result of a single trauma. You don't even have to be there to actually get a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder. You could just hear about something horrific happening to someone you love. So you have people who have experienced it firsthand, people who have witnessed it in their environment, right? People who are continuing to be oppressed. That exacerbates any possibility of healing. So it's not post-traumatic stress disorder, because then it becomes part of what we call your socialization process. So you begin to normalize a way of living and being, everything from what we eat to what we believe it means to be a friend. All of these things are colored by history. And if you don't understand it, you're going to fold in things that you've just assumed are normal. But post-traumatic stress disorder, exaggerated startle response, outbursts of anger, feeling a foreshortened future. There was a point where there were African-American children in different urban settings that didn't expect to live to be adults because they saw so much death, that they started planning their funerals like at 13, 12, as young as 10. When you start looking at the simple biology, you start looking at the impact of stress on health. And while we look at general stress, we know finances, you have illnesses, all these different things. How about being Black? How does factoring in being Black in America impact your stress level and therefore your body's ability to operate its own immune system? Because we know it compromises the immune system. Once you understand it, then you can deal with it, because you see it's habitual. You socialize. It becomes part of your being. So one of the ways you begin to address that multi-generational trauma is to work with the people it directly impacts, to hear from them. And when you give the people the information, they can use it. I think the first order of business is beginning to have a conversation. And the other is to educate the larger society. You have to stop the assault. So this is not purely a clinical thing. This requires social justice and change. That's where part of the healing is. It's not in a clinical setting or in a pill. It's in fairness and justice and safety and equity. We got to work with some of those clinical things, some of those issues of panic and anxiety. And we also have to deal with the fact that you have a system that is set up to oppress you and to continue to injure you. Both those things have to be dealt with. And they cannot singularly by themselves affect a change. They have to be done collectively. Or not. We're unique as individuals. Everybody's not traumatized by a traumatic event, whether it's direct or not. But when we start talking about chattel slavery, we're not talking about one trauma. We're not talking about a specific event. We're talking about generations of trauma with no intervention. Based on what I know about sugar plantations, tobacco, and the Caribbean, what I know about American chattel slavery and the plantations there, does anyone right now ever recall mental health assistance to slaves? Anybody remember sending in the therapist after I sold off your son, daughter, raped folks? At any point? Never. Second question. After slavery was officially over, now you're free. Anybody remember any therapy then? We know it's been rough. It's been deep for you. It's been difficult. We're going to do a little group therapy. Anybody remember that? That would be no. Number 3, after slavery officially ended, both in the States, in the Caribbean, the British ended, do you remember whether or not trauma continued? Okay, so now let's do the math. Hundreds of years of trauma, no treatment. Freed, more trauma, no treatment. What do you do the math? Do you think there may be residual impacts of that trauma? Of course there is. It didn't end, friends, and it hasn't ended yet. So I think on one point, African people and people of African descent are extremely resilient. Matter of fact, I think we're a miracle. Far be it for us to pathologize or to look and cast this idea of weak and sick people. Oh, on the contrary, I'm profoundly resilient because we've done everything we've done thus far with no help, with not even the ability to have this discussion. As though it were possible, we escaped injury in all those hundreds of years and the years that follow. So this kind of journey I'm going to take you on is going to be one that really gives a perspective on what this trauma was, what it looks like, and clinically, what is post-traumatic stress disorder? What does it look like? Let me give you a little snapshot. We'll get into it in more depth a little later. But post-traumatic stress disorder, if in fact you are diagnosed with that, again, remember, direct or indirect trauma, here are some of the symptoms. A feeling of foreshortened future. Now, what does that mean? A feeling, well, you're not going to live long. How many of you are running into young people that don't believe they're going to make it past their 20s? Feeling of foreshortened future. Exaggerated startle response, outbursts of anger, difficulty falling or staying asleep, hypervigilance, right? These are symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. This is like DSM stuff, Diagnostic Statistical Manual Mental Disorders. It's in there. And there's a whole listing of all these symptoms. Now I want to roll it back so you can understand what the transmission theory is, because I'm going to talk about transmission. So how does a person that's been traumatized by post-traumatic, literally has a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder, and can we, if we are logical and we are reasonable people, assume that a fair number of Africans had to have had post-traumatic stress disorder? You think? I'm not talking about us, I'm talking about them. Untreated though, right? Okay, so now let's do the math. Mom who saw dad sold or sister raped has post-traumatic stress disorder. Still mom though, right? Only mom now has outbursts of anger, feeling of foreshortened future, difficulty falling or staying asleep, hypervigilance. That would be mom. Now, Johnny or Mary or Shaquisha did not have the original trauma. But what are they learning? This is called social learning theory. What am I normalizing? Exaggerated startle response, outbursts of anger. Are you following me? So I didn't have to be traumatized. Now, the other thing is, do you think Johnny and Mary got traumatized too? Do you see? So what happens in your environment, you learn from the significant others in your environment. And if they're broken, guess what you're going to be? You're learning from broken people. And you're normalizing that behavior. And then it becomes, years later, 2008, that's their culture. That's just the way they are. That's their culture. So there's poison in the cookies, right? But how are you going to tease out that poison?
My name is Kim France Wilson, and I'm a producer at CGT in America. Every time I see a Black person killed in the street, all these emotions come rushing through me. And I don't feel this from my own experience. I think it's from the ancestral trauma that my family has felt. It's been a very tough year. I have cried many nights. I do feel that the trauma that the African American community has felt has played out in a sense of not having the self-worth we should have. It angers me. And it does make me feel, it makes me feel like, when is this going to end? When is it going to be over? When will we be accepted as part of this community? I don't look at all white people as bad people. I do look at white people as accessories. And if they're not doing something to help my community, then they're hurting us. It's always good to talk. I think that's been one of the main issues and problems with this country, is that we want to sweep it under the rug. We don't want to talk about it, but we need to. Racism is American. It's ingrained in our systems. It's ingrained in all of our systems. I started to read about and watch videos of people like Dr. Joy DeGruy, and I realized I wasn't alone in these feelings. She calls it post-traumatic slave syndrome.
It's multi-generational trauma, intergenerational trauma, as it relates to people of African descent. Being separated from your native land, being beaten, being sold, being raped.
Before I heard the phrase post-traumatic slave syndrome, I started thinking about why I felt why my feelings were so deep. And knowing that it's an actual thing, that I'm not just imagining things, that it is truly a syndrome that I could be suffering from, which means that I may be able to heal from it as well. But healing means action. African Americans who have ancestors who were slaves need reparations. I don't know any other way to live but to live in my Black skin, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love who I am. I just want America to appreciate who I am. I wrote a poem to express some of these feelings. You tainted our blood, mixed up our nations. Now we have emerged as something beautiful, something new, something you pretend not to recognize. But hear me, because I will be heard. You will not kill our spirit, our soul. You will not extinguish us. We are strong. We are powerful. We are Black. Filled with creativity, expression, and love. We are here to stay, to remind you what you have done.
That was good.
Are you ready for us?
Well, I'm about
Can't
to
hear you.
You're blunt. You're mute.
Okay, let
Can't
me
hear you.
Okay, I just got to record on the other screen real quick.
Okay.
Okay, okay, everyone. That was some of the preliminary information about the book that we read for this discussion. And for those of you who are interested, you can log in on the Zoom site if you want to join the discussion. We're getting ready to do that now, and we'll be back at our intermission time. Okay.
Look here, where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yo, y'all. Where them fans at? 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 Hey, Rick, put me in the water, Dad. Drop it on off. Doing sweet Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Rock. Look here. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? it for the whole uptown. Yeah. Do it for my brother Brian. Yeah. Do it for me, Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Rock. Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Get up out your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls moving to the groove. Sipping on some water. Are your barrels rolling? Come on, that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it. I said, oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Where them fans at? 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 Hey Rick, put me in the water, Dad. Drop it on over. Hit me. Do it for the whole uptown. Yeah. Do it for my brother Brian. Yeah. Do it for me, Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Rock. Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Get up out your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls moving to the groove. Sipping on some water. Are your barrels rolling? Come on, that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it. I said, oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Where them fans at? 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 Hey, Rick, put me in the water, Dad. Drop it on off. Hit me. Do it for the whole uptown. Yeah. Do it for my brother Brian. Yeah. Do it for sweet Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Let's rock. Look here. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. for the whole uptown. Yeah. Do it for my brother Brian. Yeah. Do it for sweet Africa, Africa. And my brother Jared, hit him, y'all. Rock. Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Get up out your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls moving to the groove. Sipping on some water. How your barrel's rolling. Look on that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it. I said, oh, I got my boots on the ground. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Let's go, y'all. Where them fans at? 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 Hey Rick, put me in the water, Dad. Drop it on over.
Hi there. We spent about an hour. It's halftime or intermission for our 2025 MLRG Life and Style December tour stop. We are discussing the book Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. The author is Dr. Joy DeGruy, and it's been a very interesting discussion. We're about to have an intermission. When we come back, we'll have another video from Dr. Where Dr. DeGruy is being interviewed, and then we'll go into our discussion mode again and then close out. Okay, thanks.
Look here. Where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground.
Are you looking to find your ideal lifestyle? At Metropolitan Living Realty Group, we are the premier realty group who put you first. Our boutique real estate firm is comprised of an elite team of experienced, knowledgeable, and dedicated real estate professionals focused on your success. With our unique blend of cutting-edge thinking and highly personal real estate representation, we simply enjoy assisting our clients find their ideal lifestyle through home ownership. Contact us today. Are you looking to find your ideal lifestyle? At Metropolitan Living
Look here, where them fans at? 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 Let's go, y'all. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground.
Are you looking to find your ideal lifestyle? At Metropolitan Living Realty Group, we are the premier realty group who put you first. Our boutique real estate firm is comprised of an elite team of experienced, knowledgeable, and dedicated real estate professionals focused on your success. With our unique blend of cutting-edge thinking and highly personal real estate representation, we simply enjoy assisting our clients find their ideal lifestyle through home ownership. Contact us today.
Oh, no, I don't see anything. Oh, my power just went out.
Uh-oh. I can still see you though. We ready. If you don't see it, let me know. I'll send it to you if you don't get it.
Dr. Joy DeGruy, it's really an honor to be able to talk to you. I would like to start, if it's all right, to ask you a big question, which I'm sure you've been asked many times.
Okay.
What is post-traumatic slave syndrome?
Okay, so I've been trying to do this as quickly as I can. Post-traumatic slave syndrome is almost exactly what it sounds like. It's multi-generational trauma as it relates to people of African descent. And I look specifically in America, but it is not exclusive to America, as there's slavery in the Caribbean, but specifically it's looking at multi-generational trauma.
So what you're saying is that there is a length of trauma or an effect of trauma that spans the 200 years since slavery?
Absolutely. Well, because there's kind of a little mythology that goes on as it relates to trauma, because the mythology is we had this horrific thing called slavery, approximately 39 years of it. Then everybody got freed and the playing field got leveled. That's the myth. But the truth of the matter is you had 339 years of trauma with no help, followed by more trauma with no help. And that more trauma was the end of slavery, which led into Jim Crow, which led into lynching, which led in police use of deadly force, into mass incarceration. So when you start looking at the entire, and you throw sharecropping in there, which was, of course, another form of slavery. So you're really looking at kind of a relentless assault. So no, there was never a point in which we stopped, got well, were able to heal from past wounds and move on with a clean slate, with total equity and fairness. So yeah, it spanned that entire time.
Okay, so that's a lot of history that you just covered in like 30 seconds. So bringing it back to slavery ends. Okay. And so you have a population that has just suffered all sorts of horrors, everything from being taken away from their home to the families being separated and sold, beatings, murders, rapes, really, truly horrific stuff.
Correct.
It ends. What you're saying is there is no help. So your background is clinical largely, right?
Mental health.
Can you explain that a little bit?
So what happens is, for example, most people are familiar with post-traumatic stress disorder, right? Which is a disorder that is treatable. It's treatable usually with drug therapy and also talk therapy. And there are a number of other new remedies that are showing up for post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, that occurs as a result of experiencing directly or indirectly a single trauma, right? So what I'm saying is if I were to shoot you, the likelihood is you'd be traumatized by that. If there's someone in the room that saw me shoot you, they too are traumatized because they saw me. Someone not in the room heard the shot, later find out it's you, they're traumatized. Your family that may live in, Oklahoma, find out you've been shot, they're traumatized. But there could be also someone in the room that saw it and they say, wow, it's terrible. When's lunch, right? So everybody's not traumatized by a traumatic event. We're different. We have different resilience. We have, in terms of mediating stress, we are different. But when we talk about slavery, we're talking about 300 years of trauma that was never addressed. In other words, there was no Dr. Phil that showed up. There was nobody, doctors in the borders or out of the borders, that came in and said, let me help you through that. And so when we look at that, all those things you mentioned, imagine folks trying to work with it. So now we go back to the original, what we do understand about post-traumatic stress disorder, which was actually came out of the notion of shell shock with, veterans. That's kind of where the whole idea was called shell shock originally. But now let's go back and look at all those folks that maybe it's not plausible that they escaped a stress-related illness. It's just not plausible. Some did because they were resilient. But how much resilience can you have over generations of trauma? Not one, generations. So what I'm saying is it's not it's not plausible that folks escaped without post-traumatic stress disorder. So then we have to unpack post-traumatic stress disorder. What does that look like? Well, exaggerated startle response, difficulty falling and staying asleep, feelings of foreshortened future, reactivity at anything that resembles the original event. And this goes on and on and on and on. So you have these symptoms now, right? So now let's go back and we're looking at folks that are trying to live in some way in a hostile environment for 300 years. So now you have someone with post-traumatic stress disorder, because I don't know, you saw your daughter raped, they beat your son, sold your son, whatever. Now they're exhibiting behaviors that suggest they have a stress-related illness. Angry, outbursts of anger, all these different kind of mood swings, all that. But after a while, there's so many people, you begin to normalize that behavior. We go, oh yeah, well, we know that's just the way he is. And later it became, well, that's their culture. No, it's not our culture. That's adaptive behavior. That's the poison in the cookies of culture. And so what I've done as a clinician is I started to tease the poison from the cookies. I said, what is good and legitimate, resilient, adaptive behavior, and what isn't? And, so because we've never gotten a chance to have the conversation because everybody tells you to get over it and shut it down, we aren't able to really investigate that on any real level. So, yeah, what happens is it becomes cumulative because so after slavery ended, yeah, you're free, but most states enacted black codes and sundown laws that said you might be free, but you better not come here. And if you do, we're going to lynch you. And we're gonna beat you, and we're gonna jail you, and so you see that happen. Then the lynchings occur because during slavery you don't lynch your property; their labor is lost to you. So those lynchings, more recently, the lynching memorial that I just came from in Montgomery, Alabama, 4,400 documented lynchings. That's the documented ones, right? Men, women, and children. Sometimes. The whole family lynched because someone wrote a note to a white woman. Someone annoyed or startled a white woman, or they were just speaking back or didn't seem polite enough. Whole families. In one instance, there were 215 people killed. 215. So that means they went in and just slaughtered. Yeah, in one space, in one day, all of the folks were killed. So you think about that and you go, see, this didn't make it to your text. That's why it seems incredulous. How could you? But go to the lynching memorial and see. It's all listed there. And on each column, they show who was killed that day, right? And so while we don't know all the names, the bodies were there, So when we talk about trauma, again, this is post-slavery, right? And then you have sharecropping, right? So now you have folks that are free. But again, you have exclusionary acts, sundown laws, black codes barring you from going anywhere else. So you're starving.
Well, including entire states. There's a speech that you gave where you referenced, I think it's the state of Oklahoma, or no? Was it Oregon?
Yes, Oregon's exclusionary laws, right. And that was north. So what happened was in Oregon, the big fear was that the black people were going to come to Oregon, they were going to mix with the Indians and create this huge tribe and kill all the white people. I mean, that was the paranoia that, of course, none of that happened. So they enacted exclusionary laws that said you could not come in the state, you couldn't own real estate, you couldn't have a job. They would punish anyone that would bring you into the state. This included Chinese people and Native American people. Again, but you're free. This is 1926, right? 1926. It was 1926 when that law was abolished in 26. So my father was alive. But aren't you free? You see, so there's this mythology that there was somehow a balanced and leveled playing field, which never happened. And so then directly following that, you had enslaved Africans that are now free that went back to plantations. And of course, me as a researcher, I'm going, why would you go back, right? Well, because you couldn't go anywhere else and you were starving. So you go back to now your past owner and say to them, I will work for a fair wage. Well, we all know that enslaved Africans could not read or write. So they said, sure, we will pay you. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to advance you seeds, tools, and a mule. And then at the end of the year, we'll just settle up. Well, at the end of the year, they were found owing. So what do you have to do to settle that debt? You got to work. But you're working for free now. So it's another form of slavery. And because you don't know, you can't read, you don't understand how the process goes. So it's another form of debt servitude. And in fact, there's a book written, basically looking at sharecropping as, another form of slavery.
And at that point, what was your discipline saying? I mean, psychology.
Well, again, what we understand is that, people, you learn to survive in your environment. There's something called social learning theory. So social learning theory, which is the work of Bandura, not new, says that you learn, from the people in your environment. If the people in your environment are broken and they don't know it, you're learning broken behavior that's being transmitted. Not to mention you're having your own experience, but now you are experiencing the residual impact on other people that have been traumatized. So it becomes very difficult to disentangle yourself from what is culture, what is adaptive, what is healthy, and what is just people trying to survive under a hostile environment. What are you looking at? And so again, my training tells me, I'm looking at this individual and I'm looking at your behavior, but you're not an isolated individual. You're an accumulated effect of all that you've learned in your environment from all those people in your environment. And I'm saying those people did the best they could with what they had, but sometimes they didn't have enough. And sometimes they unwittingly passed along their injury to their children.
So let's maybe change the focus from Black Americans to white Americans.
Okay.
When you have one population that is suffering rape, exploitation, beatings, lynchings, lynchings are pretty horrifying, and there's plenty of images from newspapers around the country of whole towns showing up for these lynchings, including children, to watch a human be killed and then often dismembered. How does a person, a human, a child, a parent get to the point where they can view that and think it's okay, or at least not feel appalled or feel pain, or you don't see a lot of remorseful faces. You
Empathy,
see smiles
right? Exactly.
in these
exactly
public executions.
Sure. It's such a wonderful question. And I think that I appreciate that question because what it suggests, see, first of all, if you have hundreds of years of being traumatized, you have hundreds of years of being a traumatizer. You have hundreds of years of people. We're human beings, and human beings learn how to survive in spite of the trauma. So my sense is that there is a pathology associated with how people were able to deal with unearned privilege, how they were able to deal with those horrors in a way that you could go to sleep at night and you could also go to church and sing hymns. Somewhere in there, the self had to legitimize what was going on. So the first thing that happened was you dehumanized the people. Well, it's their fault. In other words, I so define them that I say that what's going on with them, they deserve. Do you see? So now I've justified this behavior. I've justified it by saying that they in some way brought this upon themselves. They are inherently inferior, in need of being disciplined, civilized, whatever words you use, which then calms the mind and then makes you, of course, benevolent, because you're simply trying to help these people.
So what words were being used for, that mythology or that narrative to
Interesting. Every discipline had its own perspective. For example, if you were to look at medicine, and I looked at various disciplines in my book, I talk about that. And one of them is medicine. So medicine dehumanized Black people.
It's like eugenics?
Eugenics kind of fed upon this notion, but literally in terms of doctors that said, yeah, I'm going to experiment on these infants and these women, and they don't feel pain like we do. We're going to just assert that they don't feel pain, right? So therefore, don't feel badly when you see they don't feel pain like you. And they really believe that. This was published in journals. In fact, very recently, James Marion Sims, And I was part of the crew that literally had his statue removed from New York. He's in Central Park. So J. Marion Sims was a physician in the mid-1800s, credited with the creation of the first vaginal speculum. I know that probably threw you off, but he's a father of modern gynecology. Well, guess who he experimented on? He had a makeshift hospital, and he experimented on little girls and on enslaved African women with no anesthesia. No anesthesia. And he said, well, their race makes them able to bear it. Now, this is someone who is tasked with to do no harm.
What kinds of experiments? Because you're talking about anesthesia, and the speculum, as I understand it, is just an implement to separate.
Again, the instrument itself, the reason why it was created was because J. Marion Sims was, these enslaved African girls and women were being brought to him because they suffered from obstetric fistulas. An obstetric fistula is this is technical, but it's a breakdown of tissue in the vaginal wall. Very often it occurs when a couple of reasons. One, a little girl is having a baby. It shouldn't. She can't, and she rips, she tears when the baby comes through. The other reason is rickets and poor nutrition. So everything is fragile, the tissue, the bones. And because it's so poorly nourished, again, the child comes through and everything tears. And as a result, there's a leakage of feces and urine. So what would happen is these slave owners would say, well, she's not fit for duty, Dr. Sims. Make her fit for duty. Well, she could certainly, while it was smelly and a horrible condition, once it healed, there were gaps which caused a leakage, but she could certainly clean and could certainly work in the fields. So what duty was she not fit for? And that's where you get into being, sexually accessible, at 10. Sexually accessible, because everybody has this kind of another thing. They started very young. Usually a girl never reached.
To spell it out for folks.
Yeah.
So these 10-year-old girls or so were being taken to a doctor, which was probably not a guarantee or any kind of benefit afforded to everybody else. They were being taken to a gynecologist specifically so they could be made sexually available for their owners.
That's right. So she could be fit for duty, her duty. And again, you see, even the language, unless you unpack it, you don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean fit for duty? Sweeping? What are we talking about? And so again, you sanitize the whole thing. And even the pictures of Sims suggest that it was humane. They have her sitting there. There's a curtain. None of that was true. They would tie them down because they would be screaming because you're cutting into them and you're sewing them and you're trying to fix this layers of skin that's been ripped out, right? With no anesthesia. Now, here's the good news about Sims. He stood in Central Park for a long, long time. He has been removed to a cemetery where he is buried. That statue has now been removed. Matter of fact, it's only been maybe a month ago. A month ago it was removed. And so we're very happy that that's happened. But you see, this is hidden in plain sight. And when you look at what's said, he's, awarded the highest honors from his countrymen, and there's all of these things. And this is an author of my Holocaust. Do you see?
Can I stop you there?
Sure.
You just used a word that has its controversial uses.
Absolutely.
It seems, are used only. It's only used in one context, which is the European, German-led Holocaust of Jewish citizens of Europe.
Absolutely. But that's not how it's being used anymore. Okay, because what we're looking at, there's the African word for it is Maafa, M-A-A-F-A. And Maafa is a Kiswahili word, which means the great catastrophe, or what we refer to as the Black Holocaust.
There's a similar word, I think, in Arabic that Palestinians use called Nakba.
Yes. And so again, whatever word you use, when you start looking at the atrocities, for example, the Middle Passage of slavery, the triangular route that brought enslaved Africans to America, Cuba, Caribbean, what we know based on ship manifests, that at least as many people died as arrived. So that's how many people died. 11 million, the very least. 11 million people. So at least. And that's based on ship manifest. So you see how many you start with, how many you end up with. And so again, but it didn't make it to your text. This is not obscure. I'm not making it up. Yet again, you start looking at whose life really matters, right? So we can talk about certain folks and we can acknowledge it, but are we not going to acknowledge the genocide of natives? Are we going to dismiss that because I don't know a word? Really? You know, are we going to dismiss 339 years of trauma followed by more trauma and the death of millions? Really? You know, so that's why for me, you know, and I respect the fact that, here's the thing, I know Jewish people honor their Holocaust. They don't care what you think about it. You know, they're going to always honor it. Their children are going to always know on whose shoulders they stand. And I'm just insisting that mine do.
So let's move forward.
Okay.
Past, let's see, we've talked about slavery. We've talked about the period of lynchings, which has,
Jim Crow.
To me, it has leaked into other eras than the ones we think of.
Sure.
So let's get to a more contemporary. Let's talk about
Right.
the 20th and 21st century. Is that a level playing field?
Never been level, because followed by, you know, the sharecropping era, where of course people, you know, basically had great poverty because they never were able to accumulate anything, right? So then you had the huge, you had this migration, a major 6 million people without a leader sought asylum in the only country they knew. So these are Africans, descendants of those enslaved that were leaving the Jim Crow South, trying to escape for a better life in the same country. Remember, most people seek asylum in another country. Black people sought asylum in the only country they knew. They were trying to escape because when Jim Crow, when they started to leave the South, they literally were killing people. Another thing that people didn't know, killing them for trying to leave because they needed that cheap labor. So they're going, no, I'm going north. I want my children to have education, I want a better life. They literally were capturing people, forcing them to work, killing people. None of that showed up in your text. None of this is obscure. It just was left out. So what happened following all that, again, these are people that are saying, now I just want to make a better way. So there's a wonderful book called The Warmth of Other Suns by Isabel Wilkerson, who talks about that migration. And she took her 15 years to write this book, where you really hear the stories of what it took for people to just get there. They didn't have money. They usually didn't even see their family ever again because they never could afford to come back. And then what were they met with in the North? Where were they met with in places like New York or Chicago or any of those places? They were the same hostilities. They didn't want them there. They were still considered subhuman. They were still considered. So then you move through that process and you have the segregation, separate but equal. Well, it's still separate now, never been equal. I can show you pictures, right? You always know when you're in the hood, but there's no sign on the freeway that says next right hood. But you always know when you're there because it's so different, right? Now we're talking contemporary. Now let's see. So let's do the math on it. So we had slavery. We had Jim Crow, which was segregation. Then we had sundown laws, black codes. Then we had redlining. Then we had urban renewal. Then we had curing blight. And now we have gentrification. What is that called? Serial forced displacement.
Labor, though, it seems that that's the
biggest thing. Cheap labor.
So how does that relate to today? Where's that labor?
Oh, that's an easy answer. And that's where mass incarceration comes from. So when you start looking at what was called, convict leasing. So once all of those things that I just said were ruled illegal in the United States, there was something called convict lease. So they said, now, these are criminals. We've given them a label, which means they deserve, once again, where they are. And now we're going to lease them out for labor. We're going to get money because these farms, all these folks still need cheap labor. So now we found another set of people. But the only issue with that is they got to be in jail. You got to get them arrested. So there are a number of them. So what did they get arrested for? Startling a white woman. Vagrancy. Literally in 12, 15 years.
And today it's more of a like marijuana
Okay.
and other
It's, again,
things.
you start seeing the same thing. And now it's even worse because now we have immigrants that we are locking into these places in the name of them being criminals and rapists and whatever. And they become, again, fodder for the system. Then you start looking at how many companies use prison labor. Of course, that's a whole other conversation because there's a phenomenal list of people you wouldn't believe that are using prison labor, anywhere from booking flights to making uniforms for Burger King.
So to wrap it up, because we've run out of time, what can you tell us about just today? Where are we today, and do you see a path forward? Is there anything that's...
Here's the thing about the work, which makes it hard to talk about, right? The whole purpose of my book is called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, America's Legacy of Enduring Injury and Healing. I only wrote the book for the last word, healing, because you can't heal what you don't know. And half the time, no one believes there's been an injury. So we spent most of this interview talking about the injury because people can't even wrap their head around that. You all are just fine now. And I have to go through such great lengths to help people understand that playing field was never level. We're a miracle as a people. That's what we are, a miracle. I said, but at the end, we've got to heal from some of those things we weren't even allowed to talk about. So the good news is when you know better, you can do better. And that's what my work's about.
Dr. Joy DeGruy, it's been a pleasure talking to you. It's been very enlightening. And I think that we can look to some healing from having more knowledge thanks to you. Thank you very much for talking to me.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Nice. That was good. Since we getting close to 4 o'clock, I'm gonna close out on the social media side, and we could talk for a few minutes for those who can stay. Okay.
Hey, that was the interview with Dr. Joy DeGruy. I think it was a good summary of a lot of the issues she touched on in our book. And that was Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. That's our last book for the year. I appreciate those.
You're muted. Wanda, you're muted.
Oh. Let's see.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Okay. All righty.
She's good.
Okay. So y'all, I'm on the Facebook, on the social media. I'm just closing out for that. So for those of you who are listening in, the book is Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Joy DeGruy. That last interview we showed was a good summary of many of the topics she covered, but it's a lot more in this book. I'm glad. I appreciate those who joined me. We're going to talk a little bit afterward, but I did want to bring up our 2026 selection. So I picked the 4 books for next year. Let's see what they are. See if they can go on the screen. The 4 books for next year. So that's our business meetings. We got that covered. But we have 4 books for next year, and here they are. So for March, because we have 1 per quarter, so you can start reading now, is Poverty by America, and the author is Matthew Desmond. The Beta Satan is the June book, and that's by John Bevere. The September book is It's Not You. That's by Dr. Devasala, and that's about being in toxic situations. I think that's going to be a good book. And as well as the classic, The Body Keeps the Score by Basil A. Van der Kolk. So I just wanted to make sure you all know about the book selections for 2026. And let's pull up the full tour. And so for those of you who are not familiar, we have a a quarterly schedule. Everything has been virtual since 2021, so you don't have to worry about meeting us anywhere. We have already selected our dates for 2026, and so the Life and Style Tour will continue. And so we have our 12 stops, one a month, and the quarterly schedule is 2 game nights and a book. So January, spades, February, bingo, and March will be the first book, which is Poverty by America, and then it starts all over again. So anyway, thank you all for joining us. I'm going to log off of the social media platform and go back to Zoom and talk just a little bit with the people who chose to be a part of our discussion. And we'll see you all next year. Bye.
Bye.